Hello again from my front porch, and I'm here with Brandy.
Was I supposed to do something?
No, this is completely an unscripted. No.
There.
Jazz hands. So we actually just came back from the Filipino-American Society of Iowa. Had a honoring our veterans event today. That was a great thing where they honored, they recognized many veterans, everyone from World War II veterans all the way up to some individuals currently being deployed.
Yes.
And so, the whole range of veterans who were there and being recognized. That was really cool. It was really there. As one of the ladies who was doing the awarding of things said, there were a lot of tears in the building today because there were several emotional moments that were expressed, especially from the one individual who is a past president of the organization who is apparently now about to be deployed. And when he went up to get his certificate, when they did the photo op, his kids came up with him and his wife.
That was hard.
Yeah, and that was a really emotional moment.
Yeah.
And so yeah, there's a lot of that great stuff. So then there was also not so great stuff, like I sang.
It was terrible. I was like, why should we have to suffer for this? But it wasn't the actual singing that was terrible. It was the technical difficulties.
The technical difficulties,
yeah.
yes.
I should have probably started with that.
Yes. That's kind of like I mentioned on a previous episode after I spoke at the Governor's Safety Conference that our safety, the guy in charge of our safety for our company, Dave Boger, that he had texted my boss and said that Paul's presentation made me want to throw up.
A lot of time when you start talking, I get that same. You keep just laughing.
Well, what David meant was it made him want to throw up because so much of what I said really impacted him, and he was thinking, "Man, a lot of the training we're doing is crap, and we need to make all these changes." And so that's what he was leading up to. But that first sentence could be taken in a not so positive way.
Come on, it was funny.
It was funny. It was very funny, I thought. But still, so today they actually had several musical individuals, and so some really good ones. Do I still have the card?
The Vita Sisters.
The Vita Sisters, is that right? Yeah, I already misplaced the card apparently. But the Vita Sisters, and then my friend Larry, who I'm not gonna Lawrence is his first name. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce his last name. Ben.
He was really good.
Ben grew up. Yeah. Anyway, he was there, and he was very good. And I also
started with James Taylor, so you really can't not be wonderful.
Yeah, he was good. And he did trio with the Vita Sisters, and so and they were fantastic as a trio too. I actually did do a video of Larry singing with at least one of the sisters. And the other sister was trying to get her guitar ready, so he's just singing with one sister. And I already uploaded it to Facebook. But you know what? I'll go ahead and slip it in here. I'll slip it right into the video here. And so we'll see Larry and at least one of the Vita sisters now.
Done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right to the ground. Now I'm trying to get by. Don't run out, even if I'm bestest. Nothing's gonna stop me with the fire direction. I reckon it's taking my turn. When some of the song. Open up some eyes, open up the glass, and you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love. Listen to the music of the moment, we can dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's all about shaking right to me. So much more. No more, no more. And I pray I'm yours. Come on, scooch over here. I will never leave. Stop me from I've been spending way too long checking my thing in the mirror. Bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. So I threw in his face and I laughed. Guess what I've been saying? If there ain't no better reason, bridges over vanity, just go with the season. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue. I won't hesitate no more, no more. And I'm yours. Open up your mind, see like me. Open up your eyes and damn you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find the sky is yours. Please don't, please don't, please don't let go me complicate. Cause our time is short. This is our face. I'm yours.
See, that's how good they were. They were so good. Just whoo. Now, I also had planned to insert in here. I was going to actually do this as the intro to my 30-minute concert. 30-minute concert. But it actually turned out to be a little more than 30 minutes. Not because I was long-winded for once. It wasn't my fault.
Who knew?
But because I did my first song.
I kicked it.
I did. What, there's a bucket down there? No.
Honestly, officer, I was there, I left, he was fine when I left him there. I don't know what happened to where he went.
Sorry.
Anyway,
so
this is why we shouldn't do these together.
Because
we just get ridiculous and people have to suffer through this.
Yes.
This can cause PTSD or something for people.
Front porch PTSD.
Yeah, it's a thing now.
It's a newly diagnosed mental issue.
Could be. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, isn't it?
There
you go.
I don't know. I wasn't aware of that.
Exhibits A and B.
Anyway, so I did my first song, got up to the first song and it was fine, did well, but then into the second, the song went completely through, whether it was fine, I don't know, but it completed all the way through. Then I get to the second song and the CD player stopped.
Well, it was more like a CD player that wanted to be a strobe light.
Yeah, it's kind of,
Yeah.
And now, Brandy and I both apparently, we hadn't discussed it at the time, but when we first got there and I was setting stuff up, we apparently both had the same reaction, the same thought. Because the CD player, now the guy that brought it, I thank you, I'm glad he brought it, it's great, but the CD player itself, it looked like kind of one of those you buy in the checkout line.
They were like the Walkman ones,
yeah,
where
like
you can wear it with your headphones.
Yeah, the little portable kind. That's what I said. Like when you go to Walmart, you see
portable.
these in the checkout line with some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like a CD system or sound system.
I struggled to read and stay connected.
Yeah, and so it played the first track on my CD, but then because I had 30 minutes of songs on there, and so it played the first song, and then it got to the second song, and partway into the song, it just stopped, and then picked up and started playing again, and stopped.
It was choking at rehearsal too.
Yeah,
So I was
we
like,
thought it was fixed. We thought we replaced the batteries and it was okay. Now we're like, okay, but then it was not okay. And so then there's this disaster where it's okay. It's not, my whole thing is not going to work if I can't play my.
And I tried to make you sing a cappella, and you wouldn't.
No, I would not sing a cappella. I don't even know that song.
Do you hear the cricket?
So anyway, Fortunately, Christina was there, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce Christina's last name either. But she's very talented and she's, of course, Christina has the wedding thing that I was saying at a while back that I talked about, that she invited me up to do that reception there where I got to be a wedding singer for the first time. And she performs a lot of these Filipino-American Society event things too. She had her laptop along, and so we put the CD in the laptop. Her laptop went up, worked like a charm. So then the people had to endure listening to the rest of my songs.
But we had that nice intermission.
Yeah, nice intermission. Chance, they heard initial part, and then they got to choose whether they wanted to stomach the rest of it. You know, it was really up to them at that point. So it was up. This is their own fault. But so I don't know if all the songs I'll be able to use here, because it wasn't an event. Because there were lots of other talking going on. There were people walking around doing stuff. But I might snag a few clips of some things and slip them in here so that you can appreciate it.
74 minutes, this might only be like 50.
No, 50 minutes was reserved for my 50th birthday, the musical.
Oh.
That was 50 or 54 minutes or something.
You should have made it 50 exactly, because that would have been a little kind of funny.
I could make this one 50, and then it would be short.
Nobody wants to see that for 50 minutes. Nobody's saying wants to see that.
Still me. Hello, still me. All right. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna insert whatever video clips I can use, whatever I can salvage from the video stuff.
So those will sound kind of like what it sounded like when you started, and it kept cutting out.
It'll be choppy.
It'll be poetic.
It was
prophecy.
prophetic.
I got there first.
As usual. All right, and so here we go. I'm gonna insert the clip stuff now, so that whatever I'm able to use, here it is. All right, and if you know any of these, feel free to sing along. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. Got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn, so get those stakes up higher. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there. They're all living the devil may care. I'm just a devil with love to spare. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! How I wish that there were more than the 24 hours in a day. Even if there were 40 more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. There's blackjack and poker and a roulette wheel, fortune won and lost on every deal. All you need's a strong arm and nerve of steel. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas, with your neon flashing and your one-arm bands crashing, all those hopes down the drain. Viva Las Vegas, turning day into nighttime, turning night into daytime. You see it once, you'll never be the same again.
And again.
Whoa! He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bumping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, 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 rockin' robin. Let's hear for Christina. Go rockin' robin, 'cause you're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big black crow, flap with their wings, singing, go birdie, go rockin' robin, rockin' robin, go rockin' robin, 'cause you're really gonna rock tonight. Yay, it's still playing, yay! Again, feel free to get up and dance if you would like to.
Come on, party people!
do the bop and it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul. He outbuffed the buzzard and the Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, rock, rock, rockin' Robin. Go rockin' Robin, 'cause you're really gonna rock tonight.
And again.
A little shoeshine boy, he never gets slowed down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town. Bending low at the people's feet on the windy corner of the dirtiest street. Well, I asked him while I shined my shoes how to keep from getting the blues. He grinned as he raised his little head, he popped a shoeshine rag, and then he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on and get a rhythm. When you get the blues, like a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the trouble from your worried mind. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues.
And again.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you need moon or under that big bright sun. Whether near to me or far, no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you day and night, night and day. Oh, why is it so that this longing for you, it follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you day and night, night and day. Under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day, night and day. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through the silent town. She loves a man who's not around. She still can't hear him say. She hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Yes, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Oh, your eyes can steal a sailor from the sea. Okay, I'm going to pull out the big guns now. If you're going to participate with anything, it'll be this one.
That's my song, baby.
Here we go.
That's my song.
Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Where it began,
Hey, yeah.
I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Was in the spring, and spring turned into summer. Who would believe you'd come along? And touching hands but now I tonight. Where'd I go? We fill it up with only two. Apparently wasn't very good. Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. Fill it up with two.
Oh my God!
And when I heard her runs off my shoulders, how can I hurt when you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
And there you go. Okay, so that's how it went. Maybe some batteries, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe. All right, so anyway, that was fun, and now, but it was fun, but it was also loud.
It was loud.
Lot of activity, a lot of noise. So tonight is going to be less loud.
Quiet time.
Yes, yes. Which is good because, this time last week, I had a lot of quiet because I was writing my book. Until I guess exactly this time last week, we were starting to connect up and get ready to go to the basketball game. Because that was last Saturday night.
Good night. Was that last Saturday?
That was last Saturday.
Okay.
But anyway, and we got to do that with Alex and Natasha.
Yes.
And that was fun. And we got to see the Iowa Wolves.
There was
play their
cotton
first
candy.
game.
That's really all that mattered. So that's what you should have last Saturday. We had cotton
Last
candy.
Saturday we had cotton
Oh yeah, the basketball game.
The basketball
That's
game.
how that works.
All right, so there you go. That's the way I'm going to remember things from now on.
Yeah.
Remember we had the cotton candy? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember we had the funnel cake? Oh.
You didn't let me have any funnel cake.
I know, no.
He's
That
mean.
would be bad.
He's mean
It'd be
to
bad
me.
for you.
So mean.
All right, so now we're gonna move on with the rest of our relaxing day, and so
We gotta hurry up and race through all
yeah,
of
we
our
gotta
stuff to
hurry
relax.
up and get ready to relax.
I'm already exhausted thinking about everything we have to do so we can relax.
Guess we better get started. All right, I will see you next time from my front porch.
I won't.